Hello everybody, this is Ethan with WiseCrack Studios, and today I wanted to go over electric guitars. Now for anybody that's in the know, this is going to be a little bit of a weird lesson, but for people that are new especially, I think this is something that needs to be said that not a lot of people like to talk about. We sort of take it for granted that this is a thing that people just do. So for anybody that's new here especially, keep your ears open. So I want for you to listen to this guitar part right here. I tracked it for a song that is going to be coming out soon enough. It's supposed to be a little bit on the garage rock side of things, but I want for you to take a listen to the actual panning. It's hard left and hard right, and I want for you to just get an idea of what that sounds like. Alright, so you should have a pretty good idea right now of what that sounds like. So what I wanted to go over today is this idea that is circulating around in the music world, where instead of recording 2 takes of anything that needs to be panned, the idea that you can just duplicate the track, grab the thing again, move it down, and boom, done. There's 2 ways that I've seen this done. One is to literally just do it like I did. The other is to add on a quick delay. That would just take off like 50 milliseconds at worst. So let me go ahead and set that up for you. And the idea is that it would sound a little something like this. Now this is how it sounds with the delay. I want for you to get an idea of how this sounds, because personally I don't like it. After that we're going to do it without the delay, and I'm going to do a quick compare and contrast for you. This without the delay versus just recording a different track. So, I'm sure that you could hear quite the difference between those 3. Personally, I don't ever like doing the delay trick. I think that it just makes it sound like you put a slapback delay on one of them, and at the end of the day, that can be cool as an effect, but it just kind of muddies up the sound if you do it wrong. Doing the doubling trick, while it can make your guitar sound a little bit louder, it makes it to where you're doing a stereo pairing that is just doing a mono signal. And this is something that I actually used to do, so it's completely understandable if you're new to this, that you would want to get like a perfect guitar track, put it in, and then double it so that you can get some stereo with. That's totally understandable, but you're creating a problem because of how stereo works. Now the reason why that doesn't work is because of the fact of that on the left and the right, you're creating a identical signal. They're both exactly the same, they're giving off the same levels, so they're exactly even. And then what happens because of that is your brain puts those 2 signals together and thinks that is going straight down the middle. When you re-record the track and do it a second time and have all those little human inconsistencies, your brain thinks that's 2 different performances, that's one on each side, and it makes it to where that fills out that space a little bit better. When you've got the 2 equal signals, your brain puts it all together, whereas your brain can't put together 2 things that are slightly different. Those small little human errors make a gigantic difference. And like I said before, when I first started out, I was guilty of doing that too. There's a recording that I'm sure is somewhere where I had a guitar part that I recorded, I doubled it, and then I set up the track to where they started in the middle and then slowly spread out to each side. And when I listen back to it now, it sounds like nothing is going on, but it got quieter and then got louder again. So hopefully I've given you an idea that can help make your guitar sound a bit wider and your songs sound a little bit better. As for right now, this is Ethan with WiseCrack Studios, and I hope that you have a lovely day.